What's going on, y'all? It's the MAJRs, and we're back for another episode today. Today I'm joined by Zaccharie and Mikey. We got Reese over on the desk at the producer cam, and we're going to get right into it, man. World Cup just wrapped up, one of the biggest sporting events in the world. Came down to Spain and Argentina, and Spain walked away with the victory, man. What are we thinking?
Nothing made me happy. I ain't gonna lie. I was so ready to see Messi fall. You called me a hater, bro. I don't know. This Argentina propaganda been killing me. I just needed Yamal to save us, bro. They seen what I said in the last video. I needed a savior. He came in big time.
That definitely was like one of the best defensive performances I've seen from a team. The Spain team, they held two of the greatest scorers of our generation to no goals. That's a feat within itself. I wanted it to go to like penalty shootouts, for a final game. That's like the best stage of it all, penalty shootouts. But that one goal in like the 106th minute, it was like a perfect. But Spain definitely did their thing. I felt like Lamine Yamal's performance throughout the whole tournament was a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
So I keep hearing people say that.
Yeah,
it's a little shaky.
Yeah, only one goal, and it was in like the group stage. Like he's done a lot though, a lot of assists, a lot of just setting up his teammates. But I wanted to see more from him. But he's 19, he got plenty more World Cups to go. Definitely the passing of the torch though, I think.
Yeah, and Torres scores the game winner for the Spain and just set up the whole thing really, and it really got. And then he broke away for another one. He wasn't caught offside just by like a hair, like his shoulder was just
skin
over.
on his elbow.
Yeah, just a little bit over. But that defense really locked down, and they showed up. And speaking of like Lamine Yamal, it's a little underwhelming. He's still top of the scouting report, but it was just just the one goal and not any real major showing. You know what I mean? So. Who else stood out to you just overall in the tournament? What about overall in the tournament?
Well, sticking with Spain real quick, Rodri, he won the Golden Ball for the whole tournament. He was like the anchor of that defense, so kudos to him for sure. But obviously, I'm going to go Messi throughout the whole tournament. He didn't get the Golden Boot, but at his age, 8 goals throughout the tournament, only behind Kylian Mbappe, the dictator. He was in his third place match, just shooting shots. So, of course, he's going to go out like that. But Messi, like, just undeniably the GOAT. His performance throughout this tournament was just exceptional.
I just want to say 2 things. One, I wish you would show Braun this respect for his age, the same way you show Messi this respect. But 2,
let's stay on top.
Let's stay on top. I'm just saying, bro.
I do agree, though. I do agree. I definitely do agree.
Don't get me started.
I see the Spain defense is kind of what they've been saying carried them through this tournament.
Yeah.
And they also talking about Lamine Yamal like he is the protege, like he is next up. Mm-hmm. After this tournament, do y'all see him as like, okay, maybe he's not all we think him to be, or this tournament was like he had to warn, because I don't know if this is his first appearance, is it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
World Cup.
Do y'all like take this with a grain of salt? Like, okay, he's still getting used to it. He played good. He just didn't score. Like, how do y'all see this? I guess because I'm not too big in soccer.
He didn't kick the door down like I wanted him to do, but this is definitely just a stepping stone. He's probably going to be playing well into his 40s as well. So that's what, 10 more World Cups maybe, if my math is right. So we definitely ain't see the last of him for sure. But my math was wrong or something?
Oh, yes. Very wrong.
I'm not going to lie, Mikey. Your math was terrible right there.
60.
Yeah. That's
every 4 years.
That's every 4 years. That's 40 years.
20.
Yeah, he plays till. Oh yeah, that's 20. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm
thinking. Yeah, brother.
Playing till he's 40. That's 20 more. Yeah. Bro. Y'all get the gist.
Hey, go ahead, bro. That was fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So like Mikey was saying, he didn't really announce himself how you would like, somebody that holds that title of next up, the acclaimed, really like kick that door in and really announce his presence, like I'm here to take over. Mm-hmm. But I feel like he's just 19. He's still growing into his body, strength-wise, skill-wise. Still has so much more to learn. But you just look at what he's done over this last year or so. Like he's really accomplished everything in soccer. Like everything. Oh, football. Sorry, let's say football. He's really accomplished everything in football up to this point. So I think just as he goes, it's less pressure going forward because I've already won it. I've done it. So, now we really get to see his character, and we're going to get lazy and be like, I've already done everything I wanted to do. Or are we going to keep going like, and that wasn't even the best version of him yet. So that, you know what I'm saying? But speaking of, best versions of people and stuff like that, we saw a totally different game for the third place game in the shootout that was France versus England. What do you think about, the Dictator and Elise and everybody else? Mike,
You go for that.
That game, they was just out there to, like, have fun, get records, and just, pretty much do what they wanted to do. Mbappe, I took him for a hat trick, finished with 2 goals, grist my ticket. But, they grist my ticket. But I think France, they come back with a vengeance.
It's going around. It's going around.
Ain't no more grits, man. No more grits. No more shooting.
Hey, man. Argentina grist my ticket. We want to talk about that. Go ahead.
I think France, they're used to success. They're used to, like, these deep World Cup runs. I think they come back with a vengeance for sure.
Yeah. Go ahead, Joe.
I don't know, bro.
That's so crazy. Go ahead, Joe.
Third place games to me, I don't know. It's like, I see a point of having them. Like, do anybody take that serious, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all see is there a real point as a player to a third? Like, am I really gonna go out there like I lost, bro?
It's a motivation. It's a medal thing.
Yeah, it's a medal thing.
Bronze, but
I know it's playing for your country.
Do you think they all take it serious though? That's what I think. I feel like some of them just be like, all right, bro, we already lost. We didn't get what we want.
It's like, you don't. I feel like it's probably similar to like a bowl game. If you're not playing for the national championship, it's a bowl. You got the people that don't take it serious.
Yeah.
And then some people like, I'm just here to, just to get it over with.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I didn't get to watch the game, but as a guy who's an appreciator of Kylian Mbappe, I'm glad he won the Golden Boot, right?
Yes, he did.
Most
10 goals.
My boy liked that. And then I didn't really care about England. What's bro England name?
Bellingham and Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. You know what?
Bellingham.
They couldn't handle the job when I needed them to, so they go ahead.
Yeah, you got Dan. Who else is on that list? That's Holland. Holland's on that list.
Holland
scores,
and
right?
Dembele as well.
And Dembele also from France.
Okay.
France.
Yeah.
France got some scores. Wow.
Got some heavy
they got
hitters.
Olise, they had Dembele and Mbappe, but they couldn't get it done when it was time to get it done. So, led to a shootout. So now they go into the off season, or wait until their next World Cup, see if they can get back on the stage and reclaim that thing. Speaking of off seasons, let's pivot over to NBA free agency. And there's been some major moves recently. Well, I wouldn't say major, but there has been some significant moves. Lou Dort finally off the Thunder. It was a money thing that they had to figure out to avoid that apron, and they finally got him off the books. They sent him down to Atlanta. And the former number 1 overall pick the year after Wemby was the year
22
before.
or 23, one of those.
The year after, I think it was the year after.
Year after, I think that was the Stephon Castle draft. I think it was.
Yeah.
So that means that had to be the year after.
The year after,
Yeah,
yeah.
so they get the year after Wemby, and Zaccharie Risacher. It's on its way to Dallas, and of course some picks going to OKC because they won all the picks. They won all the picks, and Ryan Nembhard as well. He's making his way to Dallas, I believe. So
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta.
Yeah, he's
my
coming
bad.
from Dallas.
Yeah, my bad. So what do we think about that move?
Oof. Now look, I'm a Thunder fan. I've been a Thunder fan my whole life. People may not believe me. You
We
may
don't-
think
we
it's a
don't.
little SGA bandwagon, but that can never be the truth. Lou Dort plays such a significant role for the team because there ain't too many Lou Dorts out there. Like physical, he is physical. He a pretty strong man. He a physical
Haitian.
specimen. Okay, right. He Haitian. It might help him. He animal out there. I ain't gonna lie. He do whatever we need to do. He is not about the numbers. Even when he decides to go 0 for 6 from 3 like he did in the playoffs, didn't appreciate that very much. But you know what? His defense is always there. But there was a hole. We couldn't really keep him out there on the court when we got to score because the team lacks offense, And when you're in the playoffs and there's no J-Dub and there's no Chet Holmgren, yeah, he was there, but we know he turned into a ghost. The boy was invisible, didn't see through. But that's okay. So getting rid of Lou Dort, it hurts. Because our defense will take a significant hit, especially perimeter defense. Mm-hmm. We don't have any, real aggressive, physical dogs that I could throw at almost anybody from the 1 to the 4. But offensively, where we need the most help, honestly, especially with creation and shot making outside of SGA, we should be able to take a step up without having him as a liability on the floor.
I'm not gonna lie, Ja. I don't think this does anything for y'all, bro, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think y'all lose anything out of this.
Really?
Personally, like, Lou Dort is the type of person or type of defender, he tries, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he goes out there and gives you effort. But when I say he locks people down, like, Caruso locked people up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if y'all would have lost Caruso, I'd have been like, okay, I get what you mean. I'm not gonna lie, like, let's be real. Lou Dort is somewhat of a pit bull, right? You sick him on people to wear them out, get tired, make them run around, like kind of throw them off their game or whatever.
He's a pest.
Yeah. You don't put him on
Brooks
somebody to be like, oh yeah, like you're not finna score today. Like it's finna be a bad day for you in terms of whatever. If anything, yeah, it's kind of like a Dylan Brooks situation.
It's a fight though.
I feel like you saying that they won't, that them losing him doesn't do nothing for them. I feel like that's kind of their brand of basketball, especially deep in the playoffs. He would set that tone physically, and then after that, the refs just let them play their brand of basketball.
I mean,
you really don't have that anymore.
I wouldn't say that though, because even in that Spurs series, like I don't remember saying, "Oh my God, Lou Dort was affecting this series." It was Caruso that was affecting the series, defensively and offensively.
Because you couldn't keep Dort out there. You can't. That's why I'm like, we took a loss defensively, but that's not our issue. We were perfectly fine defensively.
He did go cold, yeah.
Because we have defense and he can't shoot, so it's like having him out there is like. We already don't have a J-Dub, so now you got to replace him with Lou Dort, bro? No. I'm sorry.
So speaking of that, just to think, so after the trade went through, ESPN made a projected starting lineup. How are we feeling about Jared McCain being your starting two guard now?
He's small.
That's what I was saying, because I think personally A.J. Mitchell would be the better slot in that space. And then have Jared McCain still come off that bench, be that spark plug, that score.
All honesty, though, since SGA is point shooting guard size, I'm not mad at McCain technically being the two, but he's probably going to guard the ones for us, like whoever the point guard is, because I'm assuming he'd have a better chance against them in guarding a two or even a three if he had to. So I would not be mad at Jared McCain because he plays good off ball, but I think someone who might be better starting is Case and Wallace.
I was just about to say that. I was going to say, y'all forgetting about Case and lock up.
And he can shoot.
Case and lock up.
Because I like that way better. Yeah. Like that fit way better instead of it being, AJ or Jared McCain. Mm. But, that makes more sense, especially if he's still on the team. You got to. I was saying maybe they might move up Caruso, but I think that defensive, like, point guard, shooting guard size out of Caruso is needed off that bench, so I think that makes more sense.
I like if we have Caruso, Mitchell, and McCain coming off the bench like we do. Like we weren't able to do that in the playoff. People forget we were down. That's a big hit we took. So we had to switch in Caruso and McCain and AJ whenever they could. But if we still have them coming off the bench, AJ Mitchell playing like the role of like a Lou Will. Like he's not really defensive, but he can get a bucket how he needs to get a bucket. And that's all I need from him. McCain can shoot the lights off the ball. Like that's what we need. But I think Case and Wallace can fill that hole of Dort with more offense and less aggressive defense.
Well, hearing that, just one thing before we pivot. Why do these teams keep trading with Sam Presti? Stop answering his calls. Stop.
You got 3 picks out of that.
You have to stop answering. You have to stop answering his calls. Him and Danny Ainge went on that run too for a while too. Stop answering the phone for them.
Literally everything that has happened with Sam Presti has ruined this league. We start with the Paul George trade that already just put his value through the roof. So you have that initial trade that got them all them picks to get SGA and all those guys. And again, I told you, it starts with him because that's what people think of Paul George at that time.
Wasn't that 7 picks, bro? I just
it was so many picks, and now they still think of him in that way, and that's why we got Jaylen Brown on the Celtics right now, on the Sixers right now, stuff like that. But even at that, like kind of to wrap up this whole thing is, I low key kind of feel bad for Zach, my boy Zach, a little bit only because
you gotta talk about him a little bit.
Like in a way, like the only thing I really feel bad about for him is he's a number 1 pick, and if I'm being honest, like he never really had the chance to do number 1 pick things.
I agree.
Like he got thrown into being a role player like off the bat, in my opinion. Now, granted, like did he really like shine in that area? Not really. Like he didn't get the those flashy games we see either Knippel had, or even if we're talking about number 1 picks, like Cooper Flagg, Paulo, all those guys who were number 1 picks that were showing at a earlier stage.
They came right in.
Yeah, like they came right in, was doing that. Like he just came off the bat, just like putting up 10 points, like just being a role player, and it's kind of hard to, kind of jump out of that. So I kind of feel bad for him, but hopefully he goes to the Mavericks and figures something out. Because again, you're a number 1 pick. I would hope.
I think he should. I think he has more room to find himself in Dallas. Because when he first gets to that Atlanta team, he's playing behind Johnson, he's playing behind Trae Young. Just people that need the ball in their hands. And I mean, look at the number 2 pick, Alex Sarr. Like, it took him a little while to get going too. So I feel like you just give him that runway, he might be able to show more of his game. I'm not saying he's going to live up to that number 1 pick or be whoever they thought he was taking him at number 1, but he will have more runway in Dallas.
For sure. Like, he's, third option there right now after
Dallas?
Cooper. Kyrie, we still don't really know
Cooper,
his timetable when he's
Najee
coming
Marshall
back.
probably go want his touches. P.J. Washington going want his touches. But he beats out, I think personally, he beats out both bigs.
But it's also, he's a number 1 pick, but it's like, it's not like he had all this hype coming in, even as a number 1.
He
like,
was over.
Who did we expect him to really be? But, I feel like he's going to get his chance to, really show his value, show what he can do in Dallas, and then just make the most of that opportunity for him.
Kind of like what Reese was saying, though. Like, he never got a fair shot. You know how you get the number 1 pick? You give them number 1 pick treatment, so you give them leeway to make mistakes. You let them start. Give him at least a season to say, okay.
He started, though.
He did, but he,
And then once they traded Hunter, it really was supposed to be.
But they never, you know what I'm saying? Like, they never pushed it. There was never, okay, we got this guy, let's use him to the best of our ability. We haven't got a number 1 pick. I don't know how long it's been since they got one. They did not push the let's make him what we need him to be as much as they should have. Because we seen even with Trae Johnson. He wasn't a number 1 pick, but he wasn't good his first few years. He was just an all-NBA player last season after being, averaging like 5 points his first season. You got to
Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
I'm about to say Trae.
My bad.
For the Wizards?
Jalen Johnson. But,
I got it.
yeah, they didn't, I don't think they really handled having that number 1 pick in him correctly, or at least the best way they could. I would want to see what the NBA, their front office is saying about him.
Yeah, well, I just think maybe they didn't see Jalen Johnson developing a similar point forward skill set. You know what I mean? Because now that's why it became more reasonable to move off Trae Young, because they're not playing the same role, but they're handling the same type of duties. And maybe if they thought Jalen Johnson was falling, but being a better John Collins for Trae Young, they thought maybe they could replicate some of that success, and then you have Risacher be your wing scorer. You know what I mean? And it's just like Risacher wasn't ready to meet the moment, and Jalen Johnson didn't. He can catch lobs and dunk, of course.
Yeah.
But he's more than that.
Yeah.
And I don't think they believed that at first he was going to be that. So that's why they thought Risacher might have been the pick there. But, yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do now.
That draft was also like a really bad
That's what I
draft.
was saying. That's why the hype was a little bit different, too, because the top of the draft was both overseas prospects.
Yeah.
So that's why the hype is just, that hype level is going to be different, too. And especially following Wemby, like, it was never going to be the same. So speaking of, I don't even want to go there just based off of just the earlier comments from Mikey and just what we're doing in general, but Matisse Thybulle signed with the Lakers now. That kind of makes Bronny a little bit more expendable. And, if that makes him more expendable, this ties back into the Cleveland rumors of them trying to trade for Bronny. So do we think any other suitors are maybe any LeBron suitors are going to get in that mix to trade for Bronny and entice LeBron to join their team as well? What do we think about that?
I don't think Cleveland will probably try to trade for Bronny just to get Bron. But I think the Lakers actually kind of grew a real respect for Bronny.
Yeah.
Because they actually paid him, and it wasn't like a crazy amount, probably what he deserves, but I'm like, okay, they probably actually want to keep him around because he's a good defensive point guard off the bench. So I don't think there's going to be guys really like, oh, we need Bronny to get Bron. Yeah, if the Kings get Bronny, they're not getting Bron. All right, let's understand that. But I think they'll probably keep them both because Matisse Thybulle's also not handling the ball for you, and Bronny can, and he's growing to do that better because his IQ and his passing is better than what I've seen out of Matisse Thybulle, at least. I remember him from being a defense-only guard from the Sixers and from the Blazers. That's what I know him for.
Yeah, and I still don't think he really solved the problem for them, for the Lakers anyway, as far as their wing issue.
Yeah.
That's still a big gap. I don't know if they're still trying to get Rui. But as far as suitors for LeBron, realistically, only the Cavs would even think about trading for Bronny. But I don't really see any other teams outside of the ones already mentioned, the Cavs, Heat, or Sixers. And maybe the Warriors. I think Warriors are a really, really dark horse in the race. But I don't see any other suitors really competing for LeBron's talents this offseason for sure.
Well, Rui signed with the Clippers, so they can't do that. If you're talking about a wing scorer, then the Lakers, yes, they still are a little light in that department, but I think they're going full force, like head honchos, head of the snake, Luka, Austin Reeves, score all the points. We'll get back on defense. That's what I think the plan is for them.
Mavericks,
and we've seen it. We've seen it in Houston, where it's Harden and CP3. He was still scoring back then. So so Harden, CP3, that type of team needs Trevor Reese, PJ Tucker, Clint Capella. You guys rebound, defend. We'll do the scoring. So I think that's what they're building. Quentin Grimes is a good enough scorer, but he is not a consistent wing scorer that you would say like, all right, here we go, get him the ball.
You ain't just
gonna
give him the ball.
So yes, they still do lack in that wing scorer department, but I think they are making up for it with the wing depth and the wing defenders. And Thibault, you still got Vanderbilt under contract. You still have you signed Collins Sexton. You signed.
Can't play Vanderbilt on offense though. That's the thing.
I just said wing defenders.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
You could say the same thing about Matisse Thybulle. Like, yes, it's a 1-year deal, but like his 3-point percentage is improving. Yes, but he only played 45 games for the last 2 years.
And
so
that's why
is it improving?
I feel like they still maybe if they can get Kuminga. I heard they're still like trying to do.
Well,
that.
the Kuminga thing would have to be Vanderbilt being that sign and trade to get that money to match and off the books.
Wouldn't be a bad.
Wouldn't be a terrible thing, but then this is just building a team of run at you and attack you in Atlanta because that's Vanderbilt, Dort, Johnson, Okongwu, Alexander Walker. That's going to be a lot of defensive, and it's good. It's good size, you know what I mean? Good skill set between them, but it'll get a little redundant as well.
Yeah.
All right, now let's move over to some WNBA drama recently. We're trying to build a better product over there, trying to make the world realize that women basketball players are important and they're good as well. And recently there were some comments made by a coach for one of the newest expansion teams, the Toronto Tempo, that didn't go over too well with fans. In the heat of battle, post-game, I believe, the head coach called Angel Reese a protected species.
Mm-hmm.
Now, reading it, of course, it sounds crazy. But, like, if you understood her context, not justifying she should have said it or shouldn't have said it, but if you read into the context of this statement, she meant it in terms of, like, oh, you can't touch them. They're, as soon as you do anything to them, that's a whistle. It's going to be a foul every time, you get those. So,
yeah, she's Australian, so the wildlife over there. Like, there's a lot of endangered species. So that's what she meant by it. But you got to read the room at the same time, like. And she said that in her apology. It felt sincere for the most part, but like you in America, all the drama and all the, turmoil here with the race and everything, you can't be saying stuff like species. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Especially the Angel Reese off the back of all the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese tensions that are going around.
I like Mikey said, she from Australia, so even though she from Australia and I get the animal. She's not an animal, so you still shouldn't be comparing her to no animal. A protected species, like, she's a woman, right? And I think something, at least now, because you see now people are kind of saying whatever they want, there's less backlash. So you at least think when I'm in a place, the WNBA, my workplace, which is kind of, you would consider probably a safe place for a woman and black women like Angel Reese, she shouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. So that's why she was probably so upset. You seen her response on Twitter, like, this is just crazy. Yeah. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. So, but her apology did seem sincere, but I would be hurt. I'd be a little annoyed if I'm seeing somebody call me a species. What? A grown man.
Yeah, no, I definitely, like I said, I understand. I can see both sides of the issue. Like, of course, reading it and, like, hearing it from the black person's perspective, especially black women's perspective, just how they are portrayed in the media sometimes. I can see how it was definitely misconstrued and brought to a place like that. But then I can also understand her side as well. And like Mikey mentioned, like it did seem like a sincere apology, and I do believe I can see her side of it, talking in terms of like can't get near them, anytime like that. Just in terms of just sports, we say that.
Yeah.
We obviously don't say
superstar
speech.
treatment.
Yeah, but we say it like that. You call it something. It's a euphemism for that.
Exactly.
We would say something else like superstar treatment or like, they get the favorite whistle, stuff like that. So yeah.
I think it's just like only part I'm like, it just makes it. I'm assuming worse for her is because I ain't gonna lie. Angel Reese is probably the most over criticized player in the WNBA, and like she's not even like a top 5 player. Same way how they talk about Bronny, just because his dad, but he's not even like a relevant player though. Like it's just weird how that stuff is covered though.
I was actually gonna say another player. I was gonna say Shador.
Exactly.
Like it's kind of a situation like that, and like I agree with everything that y'all been saying. Is what makes it worse is because it was Angel Reese. Like it's still bad just saying that in general. Again, like calling somebody a species, especially a black woman, and referring to that. Yeah, like that's bad. But because of what the media does to Angel Reese, like that's what makes it 1,000 times worse. Because again, you're in the WNBA and you're a coach, so you know what goes on around the league in terms of media, in terms of how they talk about players. And at least as far as I know, everybody got social media. Like, I know a lot of people say they don't like oh, I don't be on social media, I don't read none of that stuff. You see what's going on. Like, you know what's happening. And I really do believe that it probably, like, it was, not a misunderstanding, but like, because that's how they talk over there. She's used to talking about players about that. And also, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't know if there's like any black players that play in any Australian leagues over there, or at least like a good amount of them. So maybe again, like that's maybe comfortable in terms of what people over there talk about each other and how they refer to other players. But you can't call no black person a species. You feel me? Like that's crazy. But again, her apology did seem sincere. It did seem like she was like, nah, like that's on me. Like I apologize. Like, and that was kind of like it, but yeah.
And the ramifications of that comment cost her a 1-game suspension, but she will be back, and it's been addressed from both parties.
I think they should have just fined her, really.
Either one is fine.
Yeah, I know she's suspended without pay, but them fines, especially for the W players, they hurt.
Stop it, bro.
All right. Okay.
But I don't think she'll do it again.
No, I got him. I got him.
And I do think it'll set like a precedent for the rest of the league. As well.
Yeah. So, moving on after that. Trying to get back on track here, Mike. Thanks for that. In celebration of the Doomsday trailer just coming out, we decided it'd be a little fun if we got together and put together a team of superheroes and villains from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So what we're going to do is we're going to draft our team of 5. And obviously you want to meet positional
NBA,
strengths.
right.
NBA, we're drafting an NBA team of your favorite Marvel villains and superheroes that have appeared in the MCU. So do not draft somebody random that we have not seen yet. Okay?
Gotta be in movies. They
Gotta
be
in the movies
I
or
just
the
got
TV
another
shows, bro. Let's keep it to that.
Okay.
All right? All right, Mike. We'll start with you. The number
We start
one
with
pick.
me?
We'll give John number 2. Reese, you get 3rd. I'll go last, and then I get the next 2. It'll be a snake draft. So remember, you can draft your team based off anything you want, just based off of fandom, positional versatility, whatever you want, best team possible. Make your teams. Let's go,
I'm hoping Mikey don't pick my player.
First
My
pick, Mike.
first overall pick. The Dream Team selects Galactus. Big man to hold it down, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
All right.
He gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, remember we got gold tens in the league.
Yeah, I'm saying, go ahead, bro.
That's fine.
Go ahead, Jeff.
All right. I got
Yeah,
Professor
you don't have to
X.
name your team. You could just okay, good. Thank you, Josh. Just keeping it straight to the point.
I was first, so I had to.
That's fine. You didn't have to name it. Anyways, Reese.
Man, my number 1 pick on my team. Give me Hawkeye, man. My 2. We ain't
See?
missing a shot.
That's
Yeah,
solid.
that's-
We ain't missing a
See,
shot.
that's a solid play. I like where your head's at. Let me get Bullseye for my first pick. Cannot miss. Does not miss. Better than Hawkeye. That's my first pick. And then you know what? Let's go out the way. Bullseye's my shooting guard, by the way. Let's go ahead and let's go draft my point guard right now off the rip. Give me Black Panther. T'Challa.
All right, my pick. My pick. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with my. I'm gonna go with big man right here.
Go ahead.
He can be my 4 or 5. Give me Groot.
Okay.
Give me Groot.
That's a good fit.
So I'll
That's a good
pick.
fit.
Go ahead, Ja.
All right. Let me get. Let me get Loki.
For what position?
You got
Give
Luke
me
Dort.
Loki for my 2.
You got Dort.
You got Luke Dort. Okay.
Loki's your 2.
Professor X my 1, just so y'all know.
He would have to be. Go ahead. He's sitting down.
No. This is young Professor X now. Come here.
All right.
Yeah, well, he said y'all getting on me, but
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it quick, man. This is probably the GOAT right here. Give me Spider-Man at my 2 guard, please, and thank you.
You're a hater. All right, Mike, is you.
You got another pick.
Oh,
Snake draft.
oh, y'all done fucked up then.
Go ahead.
What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna go get that one dude, you know, jack of all trades. He can do it all, any situation.
Sound like a
he gonna
master of
come
none.
through you. Give me the God. Give me Thor. Give
Jack
me
of all
Thor.
trades, jack of all trades, masters of none. And he's not the jack of all trades. He literally
He
does
can do
one thing.
He can do everything.
What?
Strength, speed.
Thor's not fast.
What do you mean he's not fast? You know how fast Mjolnir goes?
Mjolnir. And Mjolnir is not Thor. It's
But
not him.
that's how he
You
flies.
can't dribble with no hammer.
You
in your
can't.
hand, bro.
He said who?
Wow. That's
He can't
crazy.
dribble with
That is
You
crazy.
can't dribble with no hammer? Whoa, guys.
You can't
He ain't
dribble.
doing with no hammer in your hand. You're here first. Who's that? That's Ja. That's you. Actually, yeah. Go follow that sentence up,
All
Ja.
right. Let me get.
You better pick smart right here, John.
Oh, what's your positions, Mike?
That was my 3 right there.
Let me get the Hulk for my center.
Good pick.
Okay.
Good pick.
Yeah,
I mess with that.
Y'all
That's
done
good
see
pick.
me in the bench.
Yeah, y'all
Go ahead.
tripping, boy. At my 3, give me Thanos.
You a hater, bro. That's
I
my,
didn't even
That's my
think of that.
fault,
Hey,
bro.
you a hater.
Give me Thanos at my 3. We going.
At
Yeah.
the 3 is nasty.
Yeah.
That's
He got Braun at his
messed me
3.
up,
Pretty
bro.
much.
You don't mess
saying.
me up, bro, because that was my 5. All right, well now 5's where I pivot. Let me get Sentry at my power forward, bro. Let me get Sentry at my power forward, bro.
Interesting.
New pick.
It's back on me.
No, it's on.
Oh, it's me.
It's back on
Yeah.
out. It's back on out.
Sentry at my power forward. Let's do.
Ooh, I know who my 1 finna be.
Let me get Mr. Fantastic at my 3.
Okay, stretch.
Yeah.
Stretch
Money
the
got
flow.
to come out of court. Everything at 3.
Oh, yeah.
Everything at 3.
Come on, man.
That's tough.
All right.
All right, it's me.
Yeah. That's you,
My
Reese.
1. Ooh, who I wanted to 1.
I mean, there's some good ones out there. I have.
You know what? I think
Ain't
just
it me?
No.
just to play it safe, I think I'm gonna go Iron Man at my 1.
That's an interesting
Right.
take. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Iron
John.
Man at my 1.
That's interesting.
Let me get Beast
That's your.
at my 3.
Okay.
That's weak. I ain't gonna lie.
He said that's weak.
That's weak.
That's weak.
All right, bro.
Let me go get my point. I go back to back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me get my point. You know, somebody selfless, somebody that can lead, and most of all, we gonna win together and we
Iron
gonna
Man
lose
did that.
together.
Iron Man did that.
Captain America at my point. He know how to dish that rock like
Yeah.
that. Just
That
like
was
that
my.
shit.
That was my other guard
Iron
choice.
Man
That's what I
died.
was saying.
Iron Man died for the game, bro.
That's cool.
Selfless.
That's cool.
And then for my last pick to round it all out, you know, gotta stay a million steps ahead of the opposition. Give me Doctor Strange to round out my 5.
I mess
We
with
going 82-0.
I mess with that. I feel
Your
that.
team weak, Mike.
82-0.
This
Come
ain't
on
weak.
now. I took my shooters, but it's okay. I pivoted.
Yeah, you
I
can't
think-
shoot. We backing up on your team.
Spidey, Thor,
He can't shoot. Spider-Man can't
Strange.
shoot.
Come on, man.
I might gotta go. I'm gonna go Storm at my 4.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go
Your
Storm
team
at
is
my
built
4.
crazy. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
is.
Beast at the 3, Storm at the 4.
I like Storm though. You ain't gonna get
We
no,
can switch
you ain't
those,
gonna get no
actually.
complaints.
Yeah, you
switch
can switch
those.
them. Yeah,
We
go
switch
ahead.
those.
We'll work it at the end.
It's
Go
my
ahead, Rick.
pick. Yeah, I messed up. Give me Ant-Man in my 5.
I swear to God, Reese. That's back, bro. You gotta stop, bro. You already took him. You know you put him at your 3. You put Thanos at 3.
Yeah.
At 5.
We putting Ant-Man at the tallest he can be. He at
Wait,
the
where
5.
you got Groot at then?
4.
But see,
That's
Ant-Man, you can play
nasty.
small
Nasty,
ball.
bro. That's
I can
my
do
man.
what I can do what I
He was
want.
on my list.
I can do what
But
I
I
want.
got
on the
Galactus.
list. You
I got
nasty.
Galactus.
I can make him bigger than Galactus.
No, you didn't.
Nasty for that. All right, so all y'all teams is done. Next 2 is mine, right? Or am I just one?
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I just
You got the
one.
last 2 picks.
I got the last 2, no?
Oh, no. You got the last one. You got the last
The
one.
last one?
My bad.
All right, I think we're gonna do some small ball here. We're gonna move Sentry to my 5. I like him better than the Thing at the 5. He's stronger than him. He's pretty much stronger than all y'all 5s, actually.
Not Galactus.
Quite literally, we're not gonna get into this. What do I need? I got my point guard, got my shooting guard, got my small forward. Oh, now I need a 4 now, and just based off y'all teams, give me Talos. You don't know who Talos is, do you?
I don't know who
It's
Talos
a
is.
scroll. He could be any one of y'all players.
I never heard of him.
He can't shoot.
He's a scroll. He can be any one of you. Literally. Anyone.
He was in the
anybody that you
MCU?
drafted. He can be any one of them. Yes.
Yeah, he's in
Spider-Man Far
there.
From Home. He was Nick Fury.
Yeah,
He's a scroll. He can be anybody.
But guess what?
he don't take their powers though.
He can be anybody.
Yeah,
So
he,
can Loki.
he don't get the talent.
He don't get the talent.
He can shapeshift into me. He don't get the talent.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So you look like Spider-Man, but you can't even jump
I'm
or stick
saying.
on walls. Come on, man, you can't have that.
All right, so let's.
Y'all gonna pass me the ball thinking I'm on your team. Got it. We back down the court. Bang.
You gonna miss that.
I'm not gonna lie. I think defensively though, nobody really stand with my team.
Defensively,
Let's see. All right.
Defensively,
What's your team looking
I
like?
was gonna say, name your team from order again. Let's hear
I
it.
got Professor X.
At your 1.
I know what's on your mind.
You've already lost.
No, I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
about young Professor X.
Go ahead, bro.
Loki.
he balls. I ain't worried about
Loki.
him.
At your 2?
Yeah, remember he can.
He's
he
selfish, boy. He gonna shoot it. He gonna shoot you out the game.
Okay, he can. My boy can
Bro.
be anybody. We got Loki.
Bro, he's shiesty, bro.
I got Beast, fast, athletic, smart, cool, big. Got Hulk in my 5. Enough said.
He
Storm. Ain't no ball
Which
going
Hulk,
in.
though?
I'm talking about the strong Hulk. Rage Hulk, all right? And then we got Storm. Ain't
He's
ain't no
not in
shot
MCU.
going-
Rachel, I don't
A
remember.
hog
right?
gonna foul out. he gonna foul
That
out.
makes sense why you drafted
I'm
him.
saying he got number Lou Dortz on his team.
And I got Storm in my 3, right? It's not a shot going in the basket. I control the weather.
Nigga, that's goaltending.
No, it's the wind.
That is quite literally.
It's not my hand, bro.
Quite
It's not my
literally
hand, bro. It's not a shot going in the basket.
Go ahead, Mike. What's your team?
Hey, man, at
On
the
phone.
1, Captain America. Dishing that thing. Leadership. We lose together. We win together. You know what I'm talking about. If you seen the movies, you seen the movie. Spider-Man at my 2. Thor at the 3. Does it all. You feel me? That's a guard right there. How you stopping Thor? Come on,
Take
man.
it.
I know. Oh, I
Doctor
got somebody stop though.
Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah. At
Come
your
on.
4?
At my 4, yeah.
He
Terrible
getting
order
cooked.
of this lineup. Go ahead,
How?
bro.
How's that terrible?
Why would you put Thor at your 3? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
And then Galactus at my 5.
Yeah, your lineup. Okay, go ahead.
Don't even hate. Don't even
Go
Hey,
ahead,
hate.
he even hold the basket.
Bruh,
I should have
Why
thrown
he
Venom.
nah, I'm cool off Venom.
Cool.
Only the symbiote is
Nah.
I could have used him in my 4.
is MCU.
At
He's
my
not technically
1,
MCU.
we got Iron Man. You know, he gonna make the team. You know, he gonna
I thought about Iron Man.
guys, you know, get everything together. Again, he a selfless player.
What jersey?
Selfless
Nice
player. He
jersey.
gonna die for the team. He gonna dish everybody right. He gonna make all the plans for the team. The 2, we got Hawkeye.
And he lose the
sniper. Sniper.
Jump.
Feel me? He gonna shoot like 80% from 3. So we good. At the 3, I got Thanos. I got Bron basically.
Yeah, you were ahead.
That's Bron. Now, do I get Thanos with the Infinity Stones?
No.
Nah, I get him with 1 at least. I get to pick 1. I get to pick 1 Infinity Stone.
No.
I mean, there's no losing with the Infinity
Yeah,
Stone.
raw
It
strength.
is. Doctor Strange.
I get 1. But yeah, his raw strength got him 1 Infinity Stone.
No, you are Thanos. Raw strength. No,
You just
Infinity.
purple, bro.
Then I got Groot at my 4. Really, I ain't gonna lie. Doctor Strange, he getting cooked by Groot. He too small. He too little.
Bro.
He
You gonna have the Sorcerer Supreme. He's
Only
literally
person.
cutting Groot in half.
Too little.
Why are
What you
y'all
talking
using
about?
like?
Yeah. I said this is basketball. It's a
I
foul.
play
It's
basketball.
a foul, bro.
He's talking about, oh, no shot going in. That's goaltending. And you talking about cutting the man in
No,
half.
that's different.
That's a foul, bro.
You just say you reading his mind.
All right, I guess every shot going in with my wind powers, bro.
That's... Go ahead,
That's
Reese.
what-
And then at my 5, I got Ant-Man. It really, again, I can really fluctuate what
That's
position he
twice.
finna play.
Oh,
I can put him at the 5 and make him like 9 feet, 10 feet, 30 feet for real. Or if I want to put him at the 2 or the 3.
Can he even stay that tall for 48 minutes?
He can't.
Well, no,
That's what I'm
not like
He gonna be
48 minutes. Yes, he can. How long you think that fight was at Civil War?
that was not 48 minutes.
But I'm saying he was like aggressively. He went beyond his limits. He can go like 10 feet tall.
No, I'm saying, but
and be cool for like 40
yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
10 feet ain't really
10 feet ain't tall.
against Galactus.
Against Doctor
Hulk.
Strange?
Against Hulk, no.
Yeah, Bruce Banner. he
Doctor
like-
Strange,
well,
how
no, he's
tall
not
is
10
Doctor Strange in real life? He's like
Bro.
6'1" maybe.
foot. Galactus is my 5.
I'll just switch the 2. I'll put Groot at my 5.
Bro, like, how are we passing Galactus the ball?
That's my
what I'm saying.
point.
He can't even hold the ball.
Up there, bro.
Bro,
The
he-
rim is here.
But Galactus, he can change his size too.
He can.
He can't.
Go ahead, man.
You know ball, and so you know my team tough. You just want to be a hater. But go
I
ahead.
don't remember your team. I ain't gonna lie, bro. For my point guard, I took Black Panther over Captain America. I just like the speed, the skill.
Respect.
Had
That's
to
what I
do it for the
wanted,
people too. Had to rep for the people. My shooting guard, I picked Bullseye. We not missing. We shooting everything, and that is going in, no cap. My 3, I picked Mr. Fantastic. Everything a 3-pointer. Everything a 3-pointer. We hawking on
We blocking
defense. We
that at the
doing
rim.
everything.
We meeting that at the rim.
Good luck.
That's the one I wanted, bro.
Good luck. Mr. Fantastic. Then for my 4, I picked Talos. He's a scroll. He can turn it literally everybody here, so that's cool. And for my 5, I moved Sentry down. He's strong. He's literally Marvel Superman. So good luck. And then for my rejects, I had Green Goblin. I thought about him putting him on the team because I just wanted my Lou Dort. I wanted just to crash out, just get in somebody's head, and just mess up the game. I thought about him. I thought about Taskmaster because you can literally copy anybody's skill. So that's cool.
That would've been a good one.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, y'all picking gods and stuff. Like, you can't copy
Exactly.
Groot stretching his arm.
Exactly.
Like, you can't copy Storm pushing wind. And then, I left the thing off, too, because I was like, he might get work.
Some
But
of my rejects though was Human Torch.
for what?
Yeah, you didn't need
That's
him.
just a bad pick.
All gonna burn.
I like him. Wolverine, a real slasher. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
You
in
saying that?
basketball.
That's a foul. He
Not in
gonna.
basketball.
He's saying a slasher
Bro, he's
because he
quick
got
too. But it's like a double entendre, you know what I'm saying? He's a slasher. Who else I had? Silver Surfer, Luke Cage.
I did think about Luke Cage.
I did.
I was thinking
You didn't get
if I could pick a 6-man, I was gonna get Killmonger.
I thought about that, but I was like, that's a
Yeah,
dupe.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
that's Black
duplicate of
Panther.
skill.
That's why I say like if I get a
need-
6-man, I get him.
And then I had Kang and Frank Richards too.
Oh.
Only guy I had on the list that y'all ain't take left was Quicksilver.
No, I had Makari and Quicksilver listed because I was like, you just can't see him.
Exactly. I'm like, you can just run past that.
Just run past and score every time. Just run past and
Little
score.
Russell Westbrook action,
Yeah.
but I was like,
We
I
see
don't
him.
need that.
Doctor Strange would just slow down time.
Nah, I'm not worried about that.
I did like the Doctor Strange pick because I was like, oh, he just put your team in the mirror dimension.
That
And he's
too.
just not.
Yeah.
You think you hitting all them
hooping.
threes.
You're
You
not
think
even on
you-
the court, bro.
You're not getting none of that off.
Like a genjutsu.
You're not getting none of that off with Professor X on the field, bro. On the court.
Mm-hmm. You might be
Bro,
able to.
Strange is stronger than Professor.
Okay.
He's strong.
All right,
It's not
man.
good.
Well, I guess y'all let us know whose team was the best. You heard it here first. My early rankings. I don't like y'all's team. Anyways,
Is my team that
what are you
bad?
talking about? Young Professor X. Young Professor X is on his way to being crippled. Like, he does
But
not
he's
play sports.
yet.
But
But
even,
he
that's not
did
even the
not
strongest
move.
Professor
End of
X.
the- Your team gonna foul out, bro.
The only person fouling out is Hulk, bro.
You got Loki's he's the chaos, literally.
Bro, Loki gonna slime your own team. Bro. Loki gonna slime your own team. Bro.
Anyways, man, y'all vote down below whose team was the best. That's been it for the majors. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Catch you next time.